switching banks isn't a hassle. It's easy by real people who care. Find out why they've been first every time for over 70 years by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
WTIM. You're listening to the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. The show is sponsored by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Reed Kama, and it's time now for our bi-weekly chamber chat with the folks at the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. And I have two guests here with me this morning. To my left, I have Curtis Ryan, a co-owner of Carmine Electrical Services, who is the Chamber's member guest this morning. Curtis, thanks for coming on.
Thank you very much for having us.
Yeah, no, it's good to have you on. And then to my right, we have April Wolf, who is the operations coordinator at the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. April, good to have you back on.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. And I think it's been a while since we've
been a little while.
Yeah, yeah, a little while. Actually, is it the first? It might be the first time since I took over the show.
It is.
Yeah, first time. Yeah. Okay. Wow. So it's some time, but we have you on, which is great. And we'll focus this first part of the interview on you, April, and on the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, because there's a whole lot going on with you folks to talk about. You've got the golf outing, which I think is tomorrow, is it?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Tell us about that.
So the Spring Swing Battle for the Green golf outing. This is our first full-on golf outing. It's going to be at Lakeshore Golf Course. We're really excited about this new fundraising event. This allows us to either continue or invest in new support local initiatives like the Dine, Drink, and Discover Taylorville that we just ended back in March. And then community involvement initiatives, so on and so forth. I'd like to take just a second to thank the sponsors that are supporting the golf outing, and that's Walmart Taylorville, Wolf Ranch Properties, Cozy Grind Gaming Parlor, Wright's Furniture in Taylorville, Farm and Home Supply, People's Bank and Trust, Ben Engineering, Ron's Produce, Wholesale Food Service, which just had their golf outing yesterday, Swirling Title Service, First National Bank in Taylorville, Angelo's Pizza, and Papa John's. So thank you very much for supporting this. Also, this is a new event for us. So we, over the last year, which you have seen as we've, moved along over this last year and a half, we've really moved our focus to the support local, really pulling out new initiatives and new campaigns, to support our members and support the community locally. So this is a big deal for us.
And it sounds like a pretty significant load when it comes to like the sponsorships that you were able to bring in for a first time event. I mean,
yeah,
it has to feel really good.
I'm pretty happy about it. I actually just recently started golfing. So this is my first official golf outing, and I'm not playing in it, but I'm, coordinating it. And so I've learned a lot. But what I have been told that is a really good start. So I'm excited about that. The board's excited about that. And I'm looking forward to having a good time tomorrow.
No, that's great. Now, yeah, you talked about learning a lot. Are you talking about the golf swing?
Oh gosh, I'm learning so much. I've driven my family golfing, but I've never played. So I went ahead and played last week, and I think I'm hooked. I've already got a golf bag, went out to the driving range yesterday. Jason has been really great out there giving guidance. So I'm really happy with everything, and I'm excited for my own golfing adventures to start. So
nice. Going to see April Wolf on the links very soon. And then, of course, like she said, you got the golf outing tomorrow. Excited for you folks and hoping that goes really well. For you folks. You've also got the member appreciation breakfast. I think it's 2 weeks from today.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. That's going to be starts at 7:30 in the morning for our members and a guest to bring. Those invitations have already gone out through email, but we'll have physical invitations going out within the next couple of weeks. So we're excited about that. This gives us a chance to just update our members with all of the things that are going on behind the scenes and what we have planned in the future. And we're excited. We've made a lot of really great strides. Our reach has expanded exponentially over the last couple of years, and we're really starting to become a resource for the community and the surrounding areas. And that's what we're here for.
Well, I hope you'll be able to fit all of them into the pillars, considering all the new members that you've brought in the last year, and all the ones you've talked about on this show. So, yeah, member appreciation breakfast 2 weeks from today. That Porch Goose contest that you folks had. Sounds like there's a winner for that. Tell us about it.
Yes, Ashley Whitehead was the winner. So how that went is one of our board members had the idea, and we went ahead and did the event on Facebook. It was open to the entire chamber area, so really Christian County. And we had several entries. I think that we had 30 or 40 actual entries. And so they uploaded their picture of their goose in their decided outfit, and then the public voted on it by likes. So the person that had the most likes at the end of May was the winner, and that was Ashley Whitehead. And it was really fun to see the interaction in the community, and to see all the people that got tagged. And I do not have a porch goose. My mom does have a porch goose, but I didn't realize what such a large quantity of people have them. So it was fun. It was a fun event, and it was great for the community.
No, that's great. And I remember hearing a lot about the contest from your colleagues who came onto the show. So no, I think that's really cool. And you got some engagement, which is nice on social media. So Porch Goose contest, you got that. The state jobs career fair is coming up, and that's something that's
going to be in July, on July 8th. I believe. Yes. Yep. The state of Illinois job fair is going to be on July 8th. It is held over at is it American Legion? Yes, by ACE. Or is that the VFW? VFW. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't have all of my notes with me. I'm winging it this morning. So it was held at the VFW. I don't have a final location yet, but I believe it's going to be in the same spot. And we had over 30 state agencies represented last year. And I was thoroughly impressed with how helpful all of these representatives were, and how much they really wanted to pull people into state employment. And so I'm looking forward to that this year as well.
No, that's great. And I know with state jobs, they're very different in a lot of ways from other private jobs. Mm-hmm. And the process is
very different.
So,
yes.
So then you can find out about that at the career fair. You said July 8th?
July 8th.
Okay. Mm-hmm. July 8th.
And more details will come.
And more details set to come as well. So that's the career fair. And I know you folks are thinking about Chili Fest as well. Any updates there?
So Chili Fest is always the first weekend in October. We are going to be on the square. We are not moving. We are on the square. We already have over 70 vendors booked for our vendor market. So we're excited about that. Obviously, the chili that is only made for Chili Fest at Chili Fest will be there. We're still going to have the drive-through, so you'll be able to get it there as you're walking around the grounds. Or if you'd rather just drive through and pick up chili, then you can still do that. I'm very excited about the continuation of our shuttle service. So there are public parking lots all around the square. And so we have 2 shuttles that will go around and pick people up at those parking spots and bring them onto the Chili Fest grounds. So we started that 2 years ago. It was a new thing. It really kind of picked up last year, and we're excited to be able to continue that this year. We have a new chairperson for the cook-off, and that is my husband, Mark Wolf. So he's taking that over from Chili Daddy, Tom Calvert. Tom's still going to be around in the background helping make sure that we, keep his legacy going, but we're excited about that. So a lot of good things happening, and I'm excited to let you guys know what's going on along the way.
It certainly sounds exciting and sounds good as well. And I like the idea of the shuttle service as well, because I know parking can be tricky. Mm-hmm. And so you've got that there, and that sounds like it will help out a lot. In terms of how maybe some interested local businesses could become a member, what should they know about that?
Well, we have information on our website, which is TaylorvilleChamber.com. So if you go to TaylorvilleChamber.com, across the top, there's a menu bar. You just click on membership, and then there's information there, but they can always call. So our line goes directly to my phone. And even though the office isn't open all the time to the public, I am always working. So if someone has a question, all they have to do is reach out to me. And that phone number is 217-824-4919. And I'd be happy to walk them through the process. It's really great, the amount of money that is saved on individual marketing tasks and planning tasks that can be streamlined through the chamber is very, very significant. And our membership fees are kept down. And we were working really hard to streamline things so that we can keep those affordable and help people achieve their dreams, which that's why I love being a part of the chamber, because it gives me the opportunity on a larger scale to help people meet their goals.
Yeah, and the chamber, of course, helps out with a lot of that. So yeah, some reasons there to become involved with the Chamber of Commerce, and then you get to be appreciated at the member appreciation breakfast as well. Some changes to the website, including some that I understand we were talking about earlier that you got involved in. Tell our listeners about that.
So the website was completely redesigned about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and it is continually updated. We've added, or I have added, another page to that. It is the Chamber Professionals. And so that page is a brand new page, and you can go to that page, and I have everything lined out in different categories. So under each category, you can just expand that open, and I'll give you a list of the members that are in that category. So that's a new feature. That's really great. It allows the public to be able to see all of our members and where they can find services or goods in specific categories. What I'm continuing to work on is to adding links directly out to those members' websites or to those members' Facebook pages, whatever they prefer. So that'll continue to evolve as well.
All right, so some exciting changes to the website as well, and there's more to come. And that's from April Wolf, the operations manager. Is that what it is?
Coordinator.
Okay, operations coordinator at the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. Let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to focus on their member guest, Curtis Ryan, co-owner of Carmine Electrical Services, and that'll be after this break right here on the WTIM Morning Show on your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
Since 1938, Shelby Electric Cooperative has kept the lights on for our members when no one else would. Today, we're making that same commitment by bringing reliable broadband to underserved areas. Just like electricity years ago, fast internet and phone service are essential for quality of life and economic growth. Shelby Fiber delivers future-proof internet straight to your door. Visit shelbyfiber.coop or call 217-774-2323.
I'm Jeff Grimmett, Assistant Vice President at People's Bank and Trust in Taylorville. People's Bank and Trust is proud to sponsor Taylorville Junior High School Students of the Month on all of the WTIM platforms.
Hi, my name is Elliot Potter. I am the 6th grade student of the month. One subject I enjoy in this year is band because I always have so much fun doing it. And this year, I'm part of the JFL football team. And the thing, after high school, I would love to be a drummer in a rock band because I think it would be really cool. And one thing that I'd like for you to know about me is that I like to play my new game, Jumanji.
Congratulations to these students on this honor from People's Bank and Trust. We put people first every day at People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Double your impact with sight and sound. Reach customers through our 6 regional radio stations, plus capture their attention with our 36 by 72-inch digital billboard right on Route 29 in Taylorville. That's nearly 11,000 drivers seeing your message every single day, while they're already listening to your radio ads. Ready to maximize your reach? Call your regional radio account manager today and put your business in front of eyes and ears across Central Illinois. Regional radio is where your message gets noticed.
Finding a local job in Central Illinois has never been easier. Don't waste time driving far or spending too much on gas. Visit IllinoisJobPost.com. It's your one-stop site to find local, full-time, and part-time job openings. Best of all, it's completely free for job seekers to access anytime, day or night. So if you're ready to land a job close to home, make IllinoisJobPost.com your first stop. That's IllinoisJobPost.com. Brought to you by your friends at the regional radio station.
With over 8 hours a day of agriculture programming weekdays and 2 hours on Saturdays, WTIM AM, FM, and online is your ag information station. Listen by tuning in on air or online and listen to WTIM Ag podcasts anytime.
Here's Dr. Pavi Gill from Springfield Clinic, Taylorville.
Lifestyle medicine is about motivating you to improve your quality of life by changing habits and behaviors.
Find out more by clicking Dr. Gill's icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
WTIM.
Welcome back to the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. It's sponsored by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Reed Kamai, and I spoke in the first segment with April Wolf, Operations Coordinator at the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, as part of our bi-weekly chamber chat. And we're going to turn our attention now to the Chamber's member guest, Curtis Ryan, the co-owner of Carmine Electrical Services. Curtis, great to have you on, and I'd love to start just by getting an overview of what you folks do and provide at Carmine Electrical Services.
Well, thank you for this chance. We appreciate it. What Carmine Electrical Services is primarily a electrical company that utilizes new and retrofit residential and commercial construction. We do a lot of EV panels. We do a lot of new panel change outs. Your load center is from a previous generation and needs updated. We work very strongly with the Ameren, Illinois program to help businesses and residences to find energy efficiency measures that Ameren incentivizes to make it a little easier. We all work hard for our money, and if we can take some of that back from Ameren, that's a good thing.
Yeah, and I know there's been a lot of talk recently about, the higher electrical rates that folks are experiencing, higher costs. So I'm curious if you folks have maybe seen an uptick in some of the more modern technologies that you folks provide. Has that happened?
Absolutely. And you can get on board now when you can save the money when those hikes take place, or you can wait and just keep paying those bills on the higher rate until you finally do it. An example, we're working on a project. There's 516 2x4 lights. They're there. There are 154 watts of usage right now. We're changing them out to a prettier, more elegant light that's a 40-watt light that's adjustable to go down even more. So you're saving, your cost is 25% less. Plus, they've developed lighting controls where you can dim them. You develop occupancy sensors on them. Some workers like to work where it's dimmer. So with the lighting controls, you can really make a difference and fine tune them to where your workers, where your individuals can feel the most comfortable, and comfortable brings about productivity.
Yeah, and no, that all sounds super cool, especially with the dimmers. Yeah, sometimes I like that light nice and dim. So I like that. Talk about how Carmine Electrical Services came about when it started.
Well, we originally started a company called Energy Solutions Retrofit and Installations back in 2006. We ran that as a residential program primarily. It got worked into an Ameren business program because the business program had a little stronger economic base at the time than the residential. So we moved into that. Back January 1st of 2023, Carmine Electrical, which was primarily an icon in Springfield electrical construction, we purchased them out, bought them out because we wanted some of the reputation which went along with it. And we've been able to help and improve that reputation greatly. And we've been developing it ever since then. We are a women's owned business. My wife owns a business, and yes, she does wear the pants of the house and of the job. We are a small family-owned business, and our motto is we don't promise to be the cheapest, but we do promise to try and achieve 5 stars on every single review.
Yeah, no, that's a big part of what's needed in a lot of work these days. Coming up on the final minute here. So when did you folks join the chamber?
Last fall, I think November, December, when Ameren was kind of announcing the Electrify Taylorville program, because we are one of the workers within that program to try and help them to make that work forward. And we saw a necessity, and the chamber meetings are a great place to meet people, and especially businesses.
Yep. Yeah. And you mean like the business after hours as well?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. If you have a chance to go, make it. And the chamber would love to have you come out there, and we'd love to talk to you about what efficiencies we might be able to offer.
Sweet. Were you folks at ours?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And surprisingly, none of the Ameren individuals noticed that you might need new lighting in here too.
Yeah, no,
So-
he was talking to us about that, and that conversation might continue as well with Curtis Ryan, co-owner of Carmine Electrical Services, along with April Wolf with the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. Thank you both for coming on this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for listening here on the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. Another talk coming up in 10 minutes' time.
With SRN News, I'm John